Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a very quick video, but it's something that I haven't really seen much of on the internet in general. I have a Mk1 Leon, and this is the little display for the climate control on the inside of the car. Now, I'm changing this display, so I just want to quickly show people, quick, easy, simple video on how to change it, because most of the videos I've seen were terrible and it was just really annoying. But since I have a bit of a mechanical background, it should be fairly easy to show how to do it. So firstly, you're going to undo 3 screws on the outside. 1, 2, and then there's 1 on the back, 3. So let's go quickly do that. Now, I have the 3 screws there, so this should just slowly come off. Be careful for the ribbon cable so you don't damage it. That can be just put aside. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to undo all of these little screws, and you're also going to twist these little nips, like just enough so that it fits through the slots there. I did have to buy this is, I forget what it's called. It's an Amtech 17-piece like phone and computer repair like set. So this is its content, but you need very small Torx screwdriver bits. It will be very handy for any other little bits and pieces you might want to do inside your car. So let me just quickly do that. And I forgot to say, you're going to use some sort of pliers to bend these in where they line up with the slot. Now that I have that done, I made sure to put the screws exactly where they were just in case, but I think they're all the same. After you have all these tabs straightened, it should just slowly peel off. Be extremely careful. I'm going to do this with 2 hands just to be safe. Now, so I have this off. This little black mat is basically what gives the kind of, well, not clicky feeling, but the resistance for the buttons, which are all there. And then when you press a button, this presses in to a contact that is there. Those like S looking things. So just nicely peel that off. If there's any like dust or anything behind it, just slow and very gently try to blow it off. There shouldn't be, because this is all encased, but you shouldn't have to touch it basically. So that slowly comes off. And now let me take the screen off really quick. That is held in by these tabs that we undone. So that's what's next. Now, when you take the screen off, which should just come off very easily, this is a bracket for the backlight, so it's what makes the actual screen be lit. And there should be one, 2, and I think those are the only tabs that actually hold the screen in. So let me just quickly take it out. Now, this is the old screen. As you can see, it's seen better days. Now, this literally just comes out like that, and then this is on behind it. Make sure to put this back. Now, this screen looks basically identical from whatever way you see it, but there's a very little small dimple at the top and none at the bottom. So this signifies that this is the top. So make sure to put this on the top. Same thing on this replacement one. There's that little dimple. So let me just quickly put this back into its bracket and we will continue from there. Now, that is the old screen. I have migrated the new screen into the casing. Remember, for the love of God, to put this back, because this is a protector, I think, and it is still an essential part of it. So make sure you have that back. Then you just put this back into its place. I don't actually think this is directional, but if it is, I will very much know almost immediately. That was just in there like that. It was loose and whatever. Actually, there are tabs to show where it goes, so yeah. There's this little bit that lines up with that. But anyway, let me just quickly throw this back together and we will see if it works. Now, there were these little things on the actual board there. I thought they were supposed to there. They were supposed to be there, but they're not. So I'm guessing they go in between the little like hole there is in the bracket for them. I don't see a reason why these would be directional, but just as a heads up, it might stick to your circuit board, but it seems mine, well, one of them fall off anyway, so I just put the other one off. And that's all ready to go back. And then you can't miss this. These little tabs will only go in one way, so that should not be an issue for someone to mix it up which way you put it in, as long as you put the display in correctly, or in the correct way anyway. Right, let's see how this turns out. Putting these back into its bend position, when you start bending them, you will feel that that the resistance to them becomes quite high after a certain amount. It doesn't need to be bent much. It just needs to be bent some amount. So that's what it will be looking like when you put it back through. That's what it should be like, just so that it doesn't fall out, basically. It's the only thing that holds the screen on, other than the actual casing, but still, this should be on nice and neatly. And also, when you put these screws back, be very careful and gentle. They didn't come out that easily, but do not torque them to stupid amounts. Just when it gets a small bit more tight than what it was going in, just stop, just make sure it's tight and leave it like that. There's no point to make any more trouble for yourself than you actually have to. Now, we're outside in the car. This is all back together, so let me just quickly plug this in and see how it goes. Oh, I really hope it works. Let's go. Look at that response time. Auto, that works. AC off. That on with the AC. It's great. Lovely. Don't want that anymore though. Never mind. I'll just turn it off whichever way. Oh, that's nice. Right, well, that's how you do it. It's very easy, anyone can do it. You're just going to need one of those tiny little tool sets. Taking this fascia off, very easy, and I will link a video to it in the description. And then the rest is Torx 20 and 1 Phillips, I think. And if you don't have an aftermarket radio, like I do, you are going to need these tiny little removal tools so you can actually pull the original radio out. That's that. Also, clean the temperature sensor for the cabin out. That's kind of clean, but I will do a better job. But anyway, that was the quick tutorial. I hope a lot of people found this very handy, because I definitely didn't have much to go off of. But it's fairly easy, anyone can do it. Literally, you just need that small tool set, T20 and Phillips, and that's it. And the tools to take the radio out if you have the original radio in. Other than that, it's dead simple. Very straightforward. Anyone can do it. Just be careful when taking everything off. So, thank you for watching and have a good day.